Did you manage to hit a pair of the Jordan 4 SB Navies? Let's break down one of the best Nike sneaker releases that we've ever seen in history. Along with that, the Jordan 4 white cements have already started dropping. And what I'm about to tell you, probably gonna get you pretty excited. And let's cover everything else that's going on within the sneaker world. Before we get started, if you would, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 50,000 subs and we are so close right now. Let's break down how the Jordan 4 SB Navies actually dropped. I know a lot of you guys are still pretty confused. This drop happened on Tuesday, April 15th. At first, we expected this to be a Snkrs exclusive access draw, which is not fun at all. It's the exact same thing they did for the Union drop, right? That was supposed to be at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, right at drop time, that was actually the case. It was just an exclusive access. And around 9 minutes later, they actually switched it over to a sneaker scratch. If you were watching my live stream, I sent out the direct link to take you to the scratcher. If you guys have never seen what a sneaker scratch looks like, I have it up on the screen for you right here because I know some of you guys didn't even get to see this. The best part about this drop was if you had access to this link and you had all the information, it made for a pretty easy checkout. Now, I'm not saying everyone got a W, but there were a lot of W's out there. Now, Eric Costin actually posted this link on his Instagram page as well, so that was a huge dub if you were actually following him. One of the craziest things is these sat for like 30 to 40 minutes, which is insane for an SB Navy 4. The reason behind this is I think a lot of people thought it was just exclusive access and just went on with their day. Once they saw they didn't get access, I feel like they just said, all right, I'm done with it. And then all of us that actually had the links just started checking out. Now, I know there was a lot of issues if you actually were using Android phones. I don't think they were all messed up, but majority of them wouldn't allow you to open the links just because it was configured wrong. I used an iPhone, I had no issues, I scratched, and I almost got an instant got 'em on this one. Now, everyone's asking me, was that the main sneakers drop or will there be another one? Well, apparently there's a bunch of rumors going around there that there may be restocks, but I'm not gonna guess on these rumors. If anything actually goes down, don't worry, I will send you a text as I always do. If you want my SMS texting form, I have it linked down below for you guys. I don't want you guys to be listening to false information or get confused. I try to keep it as easy as possible and simple, but hey, if something goes down, I will let you guys know. And speaking of that on restocks, like I said, I highly doubt we see another sneakers release, but you never know what Nike's gonna do. But there will be other websites that you can write down right now to check to see if they restock. Now those websites will be Orchard, Kckd, and Kingswell. They all showed up within monitors, and when they ping, you can actually hit restocks if you are a manual user. One thing I recommend you guys do, download the Shop app. It's super easy, it's free, and it allows checkouts to go very, very quickly if you don't already have this downloaded. A cool thing is you will get Shop Cash too for some of these websites where you get massive discounts. I have those websites on the screen right now. They're actually monitor screenshots because that's how I see them restock. For those of you that don't know, monitors run on a website 24/7. If they restock anything big, for example, the Jordan 4 SB Navies, it will ping us and then we can check out right away. Now, these are never a guarantee, but it definitely gives you an advantage over others that don't have access to them. Now, the main question and concern with this shoe, why is the market so low? Well, this is pretty simple, okay? It's called supply and demand. A lot of people hit this shoe. We already had a skate shop release back in March. Then we had a sneakers release too, where there was just a bunch of W's. Now, right now is probably the best time to buy. We saw a size 10 all the way down to 260 at one point, and it is now bouncing back to 292. I really don't think you're going to see them much lower than this. The only time that I can see these go a little bit lower is when all these sneakers W's actually start to come in. One thing I've noticed with Nike, they're shipping super quick. Is that just for me, or have you guys also been experiencing that? With that being said, as more pairs touch down, more people are going to be selling them, but once again, I don't think you're going to find a better price than this. And I think over the year, you're going to see these do nothing but go back up. Now, personally for me, I was a massive fan of this sneaker scratcher. Once again, if you had the information, it just was such an easy checkout for a lot of people. Let me know your honest opinions. I know some people are pretty upset because they didn't know about it, but hey, that's just how it goes sometimes. Nike is always throwing curveballs at us. Now let's talk about one of the biggest GRs in the 2025 lineup. That'd be the Jordan 4 white cements. Somewhere Official actually had an early release in DC. If you were a resident, congrats, you absolutely cooked. This was at Binge Chili Bowl. And as you can see here, they posted this on their story. I was told there was 300 to 400 pairs. And if you were a Howard student, the first 50 students actually got a guaranteed purchase. I also heard that you got free food and merch if you bought the shoes. Sign me up. That sounds great to me. I was also told that this event was very chill. No one was cutting a line. It was actually a very, very good event. That's what we want these special releases to look like. We don't want people pushing. We don't want people causing problems. Unfortunately, here over the last couple of years, it seems like everyone's causing issues, fighting. You never know what they're going to do with these meetups or events, but this one apparently it went perfectly, and I'm very excited and very happy for anyone that actually checked out early. Let me know, were you able to go to this event? And if so, how did you like it? Now you may be wondering, why would you be excited for this event if you couldn't be in DC? Well, look at the volume of shoes they actually have. If an early event has 300 to 400 pairs, that means all these other stores, they're going to be getting good amount of stock. and that's what's expecting on this release. For those of you that don't know, these are dropping on May 24th in full family size run. That means this is going to be a GR release. Best part is, I'm going to get them under retail, and you can too. I'm going to use my coupons at JD Sports, Finish Line, Hibbett will have them, DSG, Foot Locker. I'm talking every store will have these. Now, one thing that's going to end up happening and what I expect to see is Nike has less stock than what's expected, so do not just be relying on sneakers. That has been their plan of attack all of 2025. It's happened with every single GR. They have not been easy to get compared to what they used to be over the last 2 or 3 years. So it's your responsibility to start building your accounts up. I say this all the time, but there's no reason why you're not on A-list at JD Sports and Finish Line. I get my shoes early with exclusive access, and I get to use a $20 coupon. Now, I know some people say, oh, my stores won't allow me to use a $20 coupon. Well, if you have to, go Karen mode. Say, hey, give me corporate's number and let me ask if I can use that $20 coupon. I know I'm not a fan of being a Karen. I don't actually support that always, but you're buying at these stores to get those coupons. That's what the incentive is, to take your business there over other places like Foot Locker and Hibbett. So you should be using those coupons. I typically never have issues unless it's a Jordan 11. And don't worry, as we get close to drop time for this shoe, I'm going to make a full how to cop video so you won't be confused at all. I know there's a bunch of rumors going around, bunch of questions. Yo, when's Nike shock drop in the white cement force? Once again, when this happens, I will send you a text message so you never miss out. Another GR shoe that we have coming up on April 26th will be the Bread Jordan 11 Lows. Now, I just ran early sneaker stock, and let me tell you something. These are limited once again. Just like I was talking with WC4s, GR stock on Nike themselves has been limited. So if you actually want these, make sure you lock in. I don't really know how these are going to perform. If you are just trying to sell them, just have your local clients lined up and be ready for them. Once again, April 26th, there will be early releases on JD Sports and Finish Line. And finally, a shoe that's really been growing on me, and I think others as well, are the reimagined Jordan 1 UNCs. These are set to release on May 10th. It's another GR sneaker, so once again, you'll be able to secure them early and get them at a discount. I am actually going to add this to my collection. I just wanted to bring these up in today's video to let you know you should not have any issues grabbing them, because I've seen a lot of questions about this shoe. As long as you dial in, as long as you know these websites, you're not going to have any issues at all. But I have to know, what are your honest opinions? I know that aged midsole, a lot of people are like, I don't know about them. For me personally, I like them. It's going to be my new summer shoe. And overall, that's what's going on within the sneaker world. Right now, it is heating up. We're going to have back-to-back drops. Be expecting Nike to do some craziness. You never know what they're going to do now. After they pulled this sneaker scratcher, we've seen shock drops going down in other regions. Nike is finally making the buying shoe process fun again, and it's not just go hit buy on their website and hopefully you hit a W. There's a lot of moving parts. If you're one of those people that took an L on SB Navy 4s, I highly recommend you have someone giving you the links or showing you exactly how it's done. I personally help on this YouTube channel, but if you really want that one-on-one support to make sure that you never miss on drops like this, and so that I can text you and give you all the stock numbers, I do have a link down below to join Kckd. We'd love to have you on the team. All you need is a Discord account. Once you're in, you can check it out. We'll get you a specialized welcome ticket to make sure you're ready to go. Once again, make sure you guys lock in over the next couple weeks. It's going to be a lot of fun. I absolutely love what's going on right now. And that's going to be it. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be at 50,000 subs so soon. That's insane. I absolutely love you guys so much. Thank you for the nonstop support. If you guys do want some nice and bright, that's my coffee company. There will be a code for 50% off down below. But that is going to be it for today's video, guys. Thank you for tuning in as always, but I will see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.